All right, drive-by user testing, 10 minutes or less. Hey everybody, we're here with Kate, and she's offered to do us a user test. And Kate, you feel okay today? Everything's groovy?
Everything is awesome.
Okay, perfect. So let's just jump right into it. So what I'm going to ask you to do is look at a website and then sort of think aloud as you go through the website. So just whatever comes to mind, but basically we're trying to improve the site. So anything that you can give us about what you like or don't like about it. Okay?
Okay, perfect.
All right, so it's that second tab right here. Actually, let me pull this over here. There we go.
Okay, so this is the site.
Yeah, yeah. So scroll around and see what you think.
I think, to be honest with you, I think that this image could be a little stronger.
Okay. So
I'm no professional as far as web design. That's why I have my own designed for me. But
right. So you have your own website.
I do have my own website.
Okay. So you're familiar with sort of website things. But whose website is this?
This Impact Media.
And
right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay.
There's no really right or wrong answer. But yeah, it's Impact Media. What do you think that they do?
It looks like they do web design.
Okay.
In Wilmington, North Carolina.
Okay.
Local and abroad.
That's
what I'm getting from that. Well, pretty quick, yeah. I think that the examples are good. Can you enlarge these? That's good.
So that little slider thing with the template.
I like the slider.
Yeah.
Very cool. So these are all of your little examples of templates?
Yeah, I suppose those are the work that they've done in the past.
Okay.
Huh.
How about that?
What else services would you say they do?
Well, I probably got to read about it first, right?
Maybe.
Because I guess basically business planning, networking. Is that am I getting close?
Yeah.
I'm skimming really.
Sure. Yeah.
I guess they have web services. They have network services.
Say if you were interested in a network service, like what would you do?
I have no idea, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Yeah. No. That's good. That's good feedback.
Is that good?
No. Yeah. I mean, just to let you know,
more like a refreshing business.
Yeah.
Like as far as maybe social networking. Is that what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Just so that you know, we're not affiliated with this site at all. So
you're not.
No.
Okay.
And I guess that's pretty important to make clear,
Yeah, right.
because you may like, oh, I don't want to say anything bad. You can say whatever you want.
No, yeah.
Because it's all about improvement. It's really not. We're not really testing the site. We're really just sort of testing your reaction to it.
Testimonials.
What do you like on the site? What do you not like on the site?
I think that is a good image right there.
You like that one? The dudes high-fiving each other?
That's a good image. That's a good image. This one could be replaced.
Huh, interesting. Tell me more about like what, because you're a photographer and you kind of understand like the visual language and things. Tell me more about like what if you could.
I just feel like it's really dull and the color balance is off and it's just kind of boring and I think it's a boring shot.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll just go for another minute or two. But I want you to think about if you could tell the designers or the owners of this company anything, what would it be?
mean, I like how it's simple.
Yeah.
But as far as color goes, but I think it's a little busy.
Sure.
Well, last question. If you were in the market to have a website designed for you, and you saw that website, would that turn you off? Like, would that website make you go someplace else, or would that be in your consideration set, maybe, just with what you've seen so far? I mean, obviously, you probably want to look at it more, but just like your gut feeling, do they seem like a decent company, or do they seem not like a decent company?
Where's the prices? Because I don't see those.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, scroll around, see if you can find them.
Are they not on here?
Do you know if they are? I don't think they are.
No, they don't have pricing on there.
Yeah.
Well, some pricing would be nice. Maybe some, maybe a big, like, take $10 off sign.
Oh, you're right.
I would be like, that's fine, because I'm a young artist and I want.
Right, some sort of promotion.
I want a good little, like.
You want the bro deal.
I want a good
You want a
deal.
local discount.
I want a good deal, yeah.
Sure.
So this is gonna be like a local site, I mean, I would want something that's gonna.
Sure.
Suit me as a young artist, I guess. That's where I would be at.
Kate, high five, man.
Yeah,
That's
high
great.
five.
I appreciate it.
For sure.
Yeah, that was good. It was interesting.
How do you feel about that? About how you were with it, how she was with it? It's the first one. So.
Yeah, it's the first one. So, I mean, I think it's, just 80% of life is just showing up, and we showed up today, so that was good. I think that it would have been nicer if we had a more smoother routine, but it proved to us that you kind of have to have your shtick down. I wish I'd recorded you like talking to the owner, so that we got here, and one, there was nobody here, and then two, there was, it's like 11:30 on a Friday, and
In the morning.
yeah, and so the girl behind the counter, Kate, who we eventually found out, she's like, well, I'd have to call the manager, I'd have to call the owner, and she called him, and then like she handed me the phone. I'm like, no way, I'm talking to him. I handed the phone to Ben. Ben's like, we're just two dudes like doing some user tests, and you explained it fairly well, and successfully, because he was like, oh yeah, okay, I'll let you do it. And then we're like, well, there's nobody here, we could wait around. And Kate's like, well, there's nobody in the shop, I can do one. And she's like, okay. So yeah, but then getting down and getting the test done, I think we captured it fairly well. We'll see when we get the stuff going. And as far as the testing is concerned, like, I do think that we were able to like get her looking at the site, and then we actually she turns out is a photographer, and she has a website, so we tested her site, and I think that she dug that. So no, if the success is that we can come back and do it here again, then I think we probably could come back and do it again. Cool. So yeah, success. We'll talk more about it, the podcast.